Up next, the goal is to get better. Welcome, basketball fans, to a very on Monday, and then on Monday. Now the starting group for the visitors. Worthy out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Lever. Then there's Dumars, and it's Unseld in at the center, locking down the middle. They've got McDaniels. McHale is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Nash, and it's Edwards in a
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports on this very special day. Monday, and then on Monday. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Dumars in at the 2. We've got Anthony Edwards, and it's McHale in at the 4-man position. Very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, B.A. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams, and that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
Shrugs off the contact and dunks it home. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, a gifted passer. Antetokounmpo has won multiple MVPs for his all-around game.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the free throw, no good. It's rebounded by McHale. McDaniels against, and a nasty jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Unseld. It's tipped. Left side, Edwards. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go in.
For him, he picked up 10.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
They set the screen. Down low. Here's a pitch yet again. Wow!
Now, he's now scored the second most points in NBA history, and don't expect him to stop there.
Year to year, his consistency of excellence dominates the headlines.
And you think about what it means to pass up someone like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and now to be chasing LeBron too, that's as newsworthy as you get. I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely. Just 5 on the clock. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles and setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Pass to Dumars to the left side wing. To the paint. It's stolen. Left side, Edwards. The quick look, no good that time.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Shots blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. Second is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
And he's going for the oop here. McDaniels with it. Pass to McHale. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. These are his first free throws of the game.
Team foul. At the line for your home team, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw misses. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Willie Green and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Of course, we talked mostly about Giannis Antetokounmpo, the focus of this one. Coach telling me I've lost sleep thinking about Giannis. He can just take over a game, no matter how you play him. We're hoping he'll be a little off tonight. Do off nights exist for Giannis, guys? We'll find out.
As always, Allie, we thank you. The fadeaway. Shot's good by McHale. McHale's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's Worthy. It's rebounded by McHale.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Pass to Nash. Here's McHale. There's the block. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Shot clock at 6. McDaniels passes to Nash. Back to Daniels. From deep. He can't get that one to fall. Gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. McDaniels with the rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's McHale. Antetokounmpo covering. McDaniels passes to Nash. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Throws it up high. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Beal, he's checked in for Edwards. Gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Pass to McHale. Shoots a fadeaway. Rebound by Lever. Shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Here's McHale.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first quarter of the game. Turnaround Jay. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
Some shooters will get tunnel vision, but Beal with a nice, unselfish play there.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
It's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season.
They built a reputation around the league last season. Do not test them at the rim.
Rose, the pass to Wicks. And he's going for the lob! Here's Nash. No points so far. Lets the three fly. He drops it from range.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
It's Smart on the wing. Pounded by Beal from 12 feet. And he hits the jumper for 2.
I think it's crucial that Marcus Smart be able to drain these mid-range shots, right? He does a great job squaring himself up.
Pass to Nash. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Here's Lever. It's hauled in by Nash. Gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Abdul-Jabbar and misses it off the right side of the rim. Smart outside. Fires in the triple. Smart's got his second basket on the night.
Well, Marcus Smart has come so far as a three-point shooter. This guy very capable from distance.
Here's Nash. 5 on the clock. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Parries the easy one. Abdul-Jabbar's got 7.
So few players still use the hook shot, but it's a tremendous weapon when done right.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. They're up by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
When you look back at the history of the league, Doris, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, B.A., that's a tremendous point, because you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively, protect the rim. Be able to switch out and guard smaller players on the perimeter. Now you're being asked to be able to make shots from 3. I mean, the big man's got a lot of responsibility in today's game.
We've got McDaniels, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. We've got Marcus Smart, and it's Unseld in at the 5, down low. Abdul-Jabbar passes to McDaniels. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. We've got Jaden McDaniels, and it's Nash in at the point.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
First team foul.
This is his second trip to the line of the game.
Wes Unseld taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. We've got Marcus Smart, and it's Unseld in at the center position. Pass to Randolph. Here's Heinrich, defended by Smart. Here's Randolph. Out to the right wing. McDaniels with it. Over Rose. McDaniels can't hit.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Shot's good by Scott.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Shooting a solid 47%. Nash passes to Randolph. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. To the middle. They swipe it. Here's Unseld. Pass to Scott. Here's Unseld. 5 to shoot. It's Smart on the wing. And Smart nails the triple.
Yeah, he's so much fun to watch. Smart hit that corner 3, and his teammates and coaches are all about it.
To stop the run. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Again with the block.
Step aside. We've got a new number 3 in career blocks.
There haven't been many more staunch defenders in history than this man. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Both teams changing it up here. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Worthy. Hits the jump hook. Worthy's got 6 points. Shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Heinrich passes to Randolph. To the inside. Pass to Edwards. To the middle. Here's Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
And Doris, you watch Anthony Edwards year to year. He just keeps reaching a new level.
He wants greatness badly. He's putting in the time, BA, to get there. Anthony Edwards, the shooting, the confidence, the leadership, everything's growing. He's now producing like an MVP. Look out, everybody. Here he comes.
Here's Heinrich. Got a hand on it. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Coming on the floor for the away team, number 34, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Edwards looking for an opening. Strong drive by Edwards. And the layup is good. Edwards got his second bucket on the night.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Scott passes to Worthy. Pass to Carroll. Edwards against Smart. Clock at 6. Here's Carroll. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Carroll's gotten his first bucket of the night.
I just love the ball move.
Gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Now Capella. To the wing, right side. Here's Randolph. Antetokounmpo covering. All right, now let's have a look at who was really dominating the boards last season. 5th on the list, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Over to the left wing. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Capella.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First trip to the line for him here.
2 shots.
No good on that one. And the second free throw is good.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Now Edwards. And Worthy pulls it down. Worthy's got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
The team they beat in round 1 of the playoffs last season. Now, those guys will be looking for some serious payback.
Here's Heinrich. He's scoreless. Pass to Edwards from about 19 to the left wing. McHale, pass to Edwards. Here's the floater, and he lays it up and in. Edwards got his third bucket of the night.
Outstanding touch, boy. The floater is good for Anthony Edwards.
Smart outside. Here's Scott. Fires the three. It's rebounded by McHale.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And Capella gets it to go. Capella's got his second basket of the game.
And what do you know? Capella with the high percentage look. That's his motto.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Tough bucket. The Greek freak.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Here's Heinrich. Outside Edwards. Pass to McHale. And here's Capella. Here we go, one-on-one. Smart against Edwards. Here's Worthy. Antetokounmpo outside. Over Buzelis. Bully ball in the paint from Giannis.
And using that mid-range area of the floor, Giannis is so confident shooting from there.
Heinrich passes to Edwards. Inside. It's Edwards on the wing. 54 seconds left to play in the half. Takes it inside. And Worthy pulls it down. Worthy's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Scott. Antetokounmpo with it. Here's Worthy. Guarded by Edwards. Here's Smart. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 3 on the clock. Here's Scott. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Smart against Edwards. Pass to Buzelis. To the paint. Here's Capella. Off with the layup. It's good! It counts at the buzzer!
Buzzer beater!
Wow. Oh, what a miraculous shot. He's going to remember that one.
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
And so we wrap up the first half. Up by 12. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot immediately. And measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb.
We haven't seen any urgency in this team so far. That's why they find themselves losing at home. They need to come out with some fire in the second half and let this crowd back into the game. Otherwise, they're giving away their home court advantage.
And since we have a moment, let's see what other games are coming up tonight. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time is the tip-off.
I'm not sure we'll see an upset tonight. Big disparity between these teams.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Shooting a solid 53% from the floor. We've got Jaden McDaniels, and it's McHale in at the 4. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, doesn't bother him.
Lever passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Dumars, guarded by Edwards. Pass to Unseld. Antetokounmpo outside. Puts it up from 15. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Here's Unseld. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Now, since we have this break, here are the teams with the most points off turnovers last season.
Here you have two offenses that feasted off turnovers. Every opponent was a little nervous with the ball around them.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Nash, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Pass to Worthy. From 11 feet away, pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Worthy's got 8.
Stop it. An incredible move to shake his man. Getting the defender on his heels, doing the rest with ease.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Nash. Pass to Edwards. He shoots it. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Into the lane. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Edwards. Fades back. Oh, too good. Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards has length and strength, and defense is there, but he just makes it look easy.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead. These days, there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition. But, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
Shoot 2.
free throw, no good.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Bradley Beal, he's checked in for Edwards. He hits the second from the line.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
Nash passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Beal outside. Intercepted. Here we go, one-on-one. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
You hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. But do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie. And that one misses. Gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Randolph. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. 7 points in the game. Tries again. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
Well, Zach Randolph understands he's in the final stages of his career. He's been a journeyman, and he's got to serve now as a mentor for his younger teammates.
Here's Worthy. McDaniels covering. A clear look for Antetokounmpo. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Here's Beal. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Dumars. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
McDaniels with the defensive presence twice on the pipes.
And we've got a timeout call by Mark Daigneault. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Doris, you look at the tools McDaniels has on defense. He can be special.
He can. There's incredible length, the reach, the strength. McDaniels very much able to be a shutdown defender against the best offensive players in the game.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dumars, pounded by Beal. Dumars misses. Gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Nash passes to Abdul-Jabbar. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Pass to Dumars. Here's Lever. Rose, left side. Count it.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Nash. Rebounded by Unseld. Unseld's got 4 rebounds now. And there's the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Nash passes to Randolph. There's a screen. Banked it in off the glass. Randolph's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you love how aggressive Zach Randolph is from that spot. Boy, when he gets into that area, look out.
Pass to Dumars. Now here's Rose. McDaniels covering. Here's Wicks. Here's Dumars. Fires the 3. No luck on that one.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
Beal outside. Hits a 3-pointer. Beal's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, that is so easy for Bradley Beal. From 3, no problem.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Lever. No points yet. Got it.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Here's Nash. 3-pointer. Wicks grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Unseld. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in this game.
At the line for the away team, Wes Unseld, shooting 1.
A minute 29 left in the third. Pass to Randolph. To the middle. It's tipped. And they're running. Here's Scott. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Heinrich. Guarded by Rose. Heinrich passes to Beal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Heinrich. Over Rose. Misses off the right iron. Here's Wicks. Capella with a rebound. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled. Just good, aggressive play by Buzelis, not shying away from some physicality inside.
Rose right side. Drops in the layup for 2. Rose has gotten 4 this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And here's Beal. From deep. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Huge three to cut it to single digits. They're hoping that energy carries into the fourth quarter here.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Up 9. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Carroll in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Heinrich. Here's Beal. Pass to Capella. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. Beal's got 3 assists in the game.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
Here's Carroll, guarded by Capella. Offensive board. Shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Here's Heinrich. Pass to Beal. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
That is Bradley Beal, folks, known for that jumper.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Carroll, guarded by Capella. Here's Scott. Worthy passes to Dumars. And he lobs it up to the feed. The jam. Giannis.
Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his squad, enabling them to set up a flashy alley-oop.
Beal outside. Screen by Capella. Over to the wing. Here's Buzelis. This one for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Scott. Here's Dumars. Down low. Out to the right wing. Worthy. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Pass to Dumars. Antetokounmpo surveys. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
One of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So he's able to get 1 of 2.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
Pass to Nash. Now Edwards. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Antetokounmpo covering.
Away team foul. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And he drops the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The visitors with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Antetokounmpo outside. Inside. Here's Lever. Pass to Carroll. And rejected. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Just 2 to shoot. And that one's good. Here's Nash. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
Steve Nash. Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the away team, Joe Dumars. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
first one falls. And he makes both free throws. Got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Pass to McHale. Fades away. The rebound by Lever. Shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Here's Dumars, guarded by Edwards. Dumars misses.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Outside Edwards. McDaniels from long range. Drills it from deep. McDaniels got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. McDaniels going 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek Freak is on fire.
McDaniels finds Edwards. Here's McHale. Pass to McDaniels. To the inside. Here's Lever. Here's Dumars. McDaniels covering. Lever passes to Antetokounmpo. Giannis throws it down.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Second team foul. At the line for your home team, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Shooting 1.
Got 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Antetokounmpo outside. Inside. That's tipped. Here's Nash. Antetokounmpo with the block. Here's Dumars. From down in the low post, it goes.
Boy, that's fast break basketball at its absolute best. Outstanding assist to finish it off.
Down low. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Lets it go from 14. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo has got 10 points here in the second half. Here's Nash. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Antetokounmpo. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good. Abdul-Jabbar's got 9 points now in the quarter. Gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by McHale. McHale's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by McHale. McHale's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. To the right side. Here's Nash. Fires from the wing. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Shooting a very impressive 54% on the fourth. And he lobs it up. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, great teamwork work right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude. And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
You have to put a body on Anthony Edwards. This guy is too skilled and too strong.
Third team foul.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
2 shots.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that narrows the gap to 7.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Nice shot by Lever.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
To the paint. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Pass to Dumars. Here's Worthy. McDaniels covering. Antetokounmpo outside. Shot clock at 5. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Stolen. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night on Monday. Then on Monday. So with Williams on the bench. This is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Jordan is out there with Arenas. Then it's Wallace. Then it's Ewing, and it's Issel in a power forward. Butler out there with Malone. Then there's Kobe. Then there's John Stockton. And it's Gasol at the 5. In this early bit of the season, Greg, how important are team goals?
Well, Kevin, you have to be working towards something, whether it's a specific rank or a record. Early goals help you define your team for the season ahead.
And here's Arenas following the three-pointer by Kobe Bryant. Back to Arenas. Pass to Ewing. Tries again. Some solid defense from Gasol. Stockton against Arenas. And here's Bryant for 3. The rebound by Ewing. We're about 1 minute into the first. Pass to Arenas. Wallace with a screen for Arenas. Wallace finds Ewing. Over Gasol. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And how about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
Gasol with it. He's guarded by Ewing. Wallace against Kobe. Wallace the pass to Arenas. Ewing inside. Gasol with the rebound.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Stockton gets to Gasol. Bryant looking it over. To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by Ewing. In the corner, Wallace with it. Back to Arenas. Jordan the pass to Arenas. From 13, the shot that time not on target.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Pass to Gasol. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Patrick Ewing.
And Gasol is a master at utilizing his strength inside, forcing the defense to become physical with him whenever he has the ball in deep.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line.
They took pride in their success at the line, and it forced opposing defenses to be very careful against them.
On defense, the home team. It's Jordan on the wing, guarded by Kobe. Bryant against Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Over Bryant. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And it's all knotted up.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Stockton with a screen on Wallace. Bryant drives in. Stockton kicks to Butler. Puts it up from 17. And Kobe the bucket with the assist by Butler. Bryant's got 5 now.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
Pass to Issel. Back to Arenas. From deep, Jordan. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. Gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Here's Bryant over Arenas. The shot by Kobe, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejection.
Now here's Stockton. Scoreless thus far. Wallace against Butler. Left side, Kobe. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Ewing against Gasol. Ewing left side. Jordan against Bryant. The drive by Jordan. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Stockton. Here's Gasol. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound. Gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Arenas passes to Ewing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Paul Gasol.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Derek Harper's checked in for John Stockton. And he sinks the second. And the home team has possession.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Harper dishes to Malone. Here's Butler. Good, and the assist goes to Malone.
Butler is smart and knows to take what you give him. If the mid-range is open, he'll take it.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Brown is checked in for Ewing. And here is Williams. Inside, it's stolen by Bryant. And here's the fast break. Here's Harper. P.J. Brown with the rebound. And 36% in this first quarter trying to get their bearings. A nice shot by Brown.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always.
I like watching Kobe when he's in that slash mode to the rim. Plays with force. He knows how to get to the stripe.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. 1:05 left to play here in the first. And Brown throws it down hard.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
Now here's Malone. He has yet to score. Harper's shot's good.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Williams kicks to Brown. Williams sets a screen for Brown. Lets it go with a three. A three-pointer is right on target. Brown's got 7 points.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now here's Butler. Back to Harper. The three. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
One of those solid shooters from range you can count on. Harper keeping the defense honest.
Now Brown. Three-pointer. The shot missing. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Up by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
47% from the floor, getting it done. Gasol out there at Malone. And there's Harper, and there's Bryant, and it's Butler in at the 3 slot. Williams, a screen on Butler. Brown outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. 10 points for him.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
Richard, when you talk about Jaylen Brown, many scouts felt he'd never be a #1 level option offensively. But he's proven some people wrong.
Kevin, many scouts have been wrong many times. The question has been answered. He wasn't a great shooter when he first came into the league, and his ball handling also needed to improve. But now, both of those are strengths in his game.
So with Ewing sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Jaylen Brown. Michael Jordan is out there with Williams. Then it's Brown. And it's Beck in at the power forward position. Here's Harper. Pass to Malone. Issel grabs the board. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. It's tipped, and he stays with it. And Jordan gets it to go.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now here's Malone. Hasn't made one yet. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Brown the pass to Williams. They set the screen. Out left to the wing. Malone with the steal. Here's Harper. Drops in the breakaway layup. Harper's got 7.
A nice steal by Malone to start the break. Just solid defensively, and it's paying off.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to talk to his guys. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Malone. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Issel. Vanderbilt defending. Here's the screen. Here's Issel. No scoring in this one. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
Here's Chenier. They trail by 1. Comes up empty down low. Lobs it up for Jordan. Harper with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Chenier. Up and in on the layup. Chenier's got his first basket of the night.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Arenas passes to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. It's Ewing high post. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat.
Free throw good, Jordan. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's Donaldson. Still yet to score. Pass to Dantley.
Looking here at some numbers for Brown. Great showing for him last season. He was around 23 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Here's Chenier. And here comes the break. Dantley the pass to Vanderbilt. Now here's Harper. 7 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Tries from 16. That one wide left.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Issel passes to Jordan. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Jordan's got 10.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Over to the wing. Here's Harper. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Derek Harper.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And Harper drops them both. Arenas with it. Still without a basket. Outside, Ewing. Back to Arenas. Down low. Lock at 6. Issel gets the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Dantley. He's covered by Brown. Here's Dantley. To the inside. Stolen by Ewing. Outside Arenas. Outside Jordan. With the drive, it's rebounded by Donaldson. Gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Dantley, guarded by Jordan. Ball's knocked loose. Jordan with the steal. Jumps up. Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Here's Dantley. He's covered by Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
To the paint. Here's Donaldson. It's hauled in by Ewing. Ewing's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brown the pass to Arenas. And a missed layup.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Arenas against Harper. Donaldson the pass to Harper. Plays it up and banks it in. Harper's got 6 points in the quarter.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
There's the pick. Stolen away. Here's the break. Here's Chenier. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Arenas passes the Brown. And so out of bounds it goes. And they retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Arenas against Harper. Here's Wallace. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Jason Williams. He's checked in for Gilbert Arenas. Free throw, good, Wallace. 52 seconds left to play here in the half. Stockton passes to Gasol. And here's Kobe for three. Nice defense from Wallace. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Winners with the bucket.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Now here's Kobe. 17 points in his last outing. Gasol inside. Ewing defending.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Wallace the pass to Issel. Williams dishes to Ewing. Williams a screen on Gasol. Here's Winters over Harper. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so that brings the first half to a close. They lead by 7. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, how does the defense you're playing impact your offense?
It just energizes us. We have an ignitable group, and that's how we play. So we have to continue to stay the course and try to keep them off the two-point line as best as we can.
Yeah, those runouts get your guys going. Thanks a lot, Spo. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Thanks for joining us. Through the first half, there is still some work to do. And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Ernie? I sense Shaq getting restless over there.
Hey, my mistake, big fella. Someone put crazy talk on the teleprompter. I was just, going along with it for giggles.
I'm not giggling, Ernie.
Come on, try it. Come on. I bet I can make you giggle.
I'm ticklish, Ernie. I'm ticklish. I don't want to worry. I'm
ticklish. And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the visiting team.
It's all been gravy, baby, and I know all the flavors of gravy. Movement, finding good looks, and shooting the ball at a high clip.
Yeah, beautiful execution at the offensive end. They're in firm control of this game from that standpoint, guys.
How many kinds of gravy are there?
There's barbecue, there's pineapple, there's
gravy.
Orange.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
The visitors with the ball. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Stockton is out there with Bryant. Then it's Pau Gasol. Then it's Butler. And it's Malone in at the 4. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. Here is Stockton following the basket by Gilbert Arenas. Malone left side. Outside Bryant. Just 5 to shoot. Over Wallace. And a nice shot by Bryant. Bryant's got 10 points in the game.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Jordan looking it over.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
For the away team, Michael Jordan. at the line for two.
Shoot two.
The first free throw is good. And so Jordan nails both of them. Well, 50% from the floor. Arenas against Stockton. Pass to Gasol. To the inside. Malone. The layup missed.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Jordan. Takes it off the glass. Jordan's got 4 points this quarter.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Inside, here's Arenas. Malone with the block. They recover it. Arenas with the bucket. Arenas has got his second basket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
And your dance team.
Malone finds Butler. Back to Malone. Outside for Gasol. Pass to Butler. 5 to shoot. Goes back up. And there it is for him. Gasol's got 5 now. On 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdul-Rahim says with the changing environment across youth and collegiate basketball, now is the right time to take this step. But Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees. So the experiment was a success.
A huge success, D.A. Thank you. Now, here's Butler. Over Jordan. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Over Malone. No good from Jordan.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Wallace kicks it over to Arenas. There's the screen. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. No good with the elbow jumper.
His shot's it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Malone sets the pick for Kobe. And it's Malone finishing it off.
I love watching Malone just use that strength. He's so good at just kind of burrowing his way inside and then finishing above the rim.
Now here's Arenas. He's got 6. Wallace outside. Jordan against Bryant. It's Jordan with the try. Ewing can't hit. Approximately 43% in the third quarter. Here's Kobe, and the lead is down inside single digits. Bryant's got 12 points in the game.
You gotta be right up on Kobe because he is ready to pull it at any moment.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Vanderbilt's checked in for Karl Malone. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Home team on D. They trail by 9 points. Williams passes to Winters. Brown with a screen on Bryant. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Brown. And it's blocked. And here's Kobe. 12 points for him. Kobe off the bounce. And the basket is good. Kobe's got 6 points in the quarter.
Lightning quick off the bounce. Bryant, one of the better athletes to ever play this game.
Here's Beck. Wallace outside. Pass to Winters. Over Bryant. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Winters has got 5.
Very big part of his game, burning the D from mid-range.
Stockton looking around. Down low. Here's Donaldson. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Donaldson's got his first points of the game.
They are just killing him on the interior.
On the wing, Williams. He's defended by Stockton. Pass to Winters. Shoots over Kobe. And the shot falls short this time. Gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. 1:53 left to play here in the third. Here's Donaldson. That one good for 2. Donaldson's got his second basket of the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
There's the pick. Outside Williams. Offline with his three. Gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Good on the bucket.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Here's Williams. John Stockton making his last shot. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Pass to Kobe. They set the pick to the middle. Here's Donaldson. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
To the inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first free throw of the game.
P.J. Brown, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
He misses the free throw. No good on the second free throw.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And it's Kobe missing.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Bad passes to Williams, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. It's a close game here in Brooklyn. Here's Chenier. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Chenier. For the lead, and it's blocked by Brown, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Derek Harper.
Here's Chenier. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Leading by a point. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So with Williams on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Brown. Gilbert Arenas is out there with Wallace. And it's Winters in at the 2 spot. Chenier's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Wallace looking for an opening. Brown outside. And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Arenas against Harper. Shot, high post. A rebound by Gasol. Gasol's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
At 50% in a decent group. Arenas passes to Issel. Here's Winters. Pass to Wallace. Fires for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Now, here's Harper. Gasol with it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Harper against Arenas. This one for 3. Malone with the rebound. Malone's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Chenier to the paint. Here's Gasol. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Gasol's got 4 this quarter.
And it's really smart to get Gasol moving in these pick-and-roll plays. He's not only an amazing passer, but a terrific scorer as well.
Now here's Arenas. Wallace with a screen for Arenas.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. During that last break, I heard Jordi Fernandez as he talked with his team. With the game in the balance, Coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. He told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
Thank you, David. Stockton against Arenas. Pass to Malone. Issel grabs the board. Issel's got his 6th rebound on the night. Jordan outside. They set the pick. Rebounded by Malone. Gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Butler against Jordan. And it ends up out of bounds, and they'll keep possession. Ryan in the post. Jordan on him.
And cat-quick reflexes there. Jordan sees that play and jumps all over it. Terrific defense. Arenas
against Stockton. Jordan outside. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Malone.
Second team foul. Shooting for the away team. Michael Jordan taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. And so Jordan nails both of them. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Now here's Gasol. Pass to Kobe. 6 to shoot. Oh, the agility and finish of Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Inside, it's tipped. Kobe with the steal. Stockton dishes to Gasol. Puts it up from 12. That shot off. Good work defensively by Arenas. Down low. And stolen by Gasol. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
Butler is just hard to guard inside. Really good at using his body to create contact against the defense at the basket.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
And free throws have never really been an issue for Butler. Makes a living at the line.
Good on both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Arenas passes to Ewing. Good D by Gasol. Gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. We're of 9. And stolen by Jordan. Over Butler. With the putback.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
Outside Butler. Malone outside. Malone a screen on Jordan. Shoots it. Butler no good. Gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Wallace kicks it over to Arenas. Pass to Whistle. Malone with the steal. Here's Butler. Nice defense from Wallace. Here's Whistle. And here is Jordan. He's looking for Arenas and finds him.
And Arenas loving the spotlight as well as being that guy to take and make big shots.
Outside, Kobe. Knocked loose. Wallace with the ball. Now defended by Bryant.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Wallace. Pass to Arenas. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Derek Harper's checked in for John Stockton. We've got 1:55 left in the game. Harper the pass to Kobe. This is what Kobe does and is. He hits the tough shots.
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. The screen from Ewing. Jordan inside, defended by Bryant. And he gets it to go off the back of the rim. Jordan's got 20 points.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
Now here's Bryant. Gasol setting the pick for Kobe. From deep.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
On 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Pass to Jordan. Fires from 14. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Jordan's got 10 points here in the second half. Wallace against Kobe.
most. Kobe thrives under pressure.
Jordan high post. Bryant on him. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Stockton's checked in for Harper.
John Stockton.
Ewing finds Jordan. And the block shot grabs it out of the air. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Now here's Jordan. Over Bryant. No good with the fallback jumper. Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
At the line for the opposing team, John Stockton. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Kobe with the steal. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for 2, Kobe
drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Issel. Ewing kicks to Wallace. To halt the run. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. And so they get the victory here at home. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. And now our player of the game, Kobe Bryant.